Ninth place. So the clothing's going well. Look at the live stream here, some sugar. The clothing is going well at the factory. Got to go visit the factory again today, maybe tomorrow, Saturday. They work 7 days a week there, Triple S, Chiang Mai. Pretty good. And we've got some more designs coming. What do you think of the haircut? Give me some feedback. Should I? Some people said the Gregor cut triggered them, so I did a Pennywise almost, did a bit of a Pennywise cut. Should I shave all that off? Should I dye it pink? Should I leave this little bit of fur here? What should we do? What should we do? I went the full mug cut. Just getting a bit hot here in Thailand. Every couple of years I shave my head, do a little bit cray-cray. Let me get some ants out of the sugar. You got any questions here? So diet green like the Joker. So I have a big problem on right now. I've got a big problem, and that is I've got a lot of free time. I've got a lot of free time this year, in the last few months. And part of having extra free time is that, what do you do with that? My motto is, you turn it into lifetime. I might have stared at the camera, I'm staring at the wrong camera. You turn it into lifetime. Because there's no such thing as free time, downtime, spare time. There's only lifetime. There's only lifetime. So people want to see more videos of what I eat in a day. I got so much footage, man. I got so much footage on my MacBook, and you see I put out more vegan videos than anyone else in the vegan. I've got over 3,500 videos in this channel, over 5,000 total. I've got so much content to put out. I'll be putting out a lot this week. We're going to go crazy this week. Crazy uploads. Shave the eyebrows as well. Wow. We're going full baldy. Off the eyebrows. I guess if you shave the eyebrows, you're more aero. More aero. More aero. So yeah, it's interesting stuff. Whoa, bit of sugar there. Often people have this, when I see a problem, I see an opportunity. I see something waiting for a solution. You know, this year people are like, how did you survive all the cyberbullying from all the fake vegans in the vegan community, the people who are just in it for money. They're just in it for money. They're vegans who sold out, who only came to the scene for money. How did you survive their online cyberbullying attacks? Wait, and that's first world problems. But what it did, at the time I was sort of hurt by a lot of people who just, you know, who just stabbed me in the back. It's like they organised that attack back in June. And so what it did teach me is it taught me that I was wasting a lot of time with people who didn't really matter in my life, who were just there to use and abuse when the time came right for them. So by cutting ties with these people who used to take so much of my time and energy, always used to ask me for help and shout outs and this and that and that. And then when I got to like see who they really were, just abusing narcissists, I got to like detach from them. Unsub, unfollow, don't reply to messages, blah, 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 you know. And that was just, it's a big chop of time that I've got free now. So that was really good. So rather than see yourself as being bullied or attacked, see yourself in a situation where there's a light shining on who's going to be a supporter of you and who is just a hanger on, who is just a social climber. And then you can cut your energy from those people and have a lot more energy for things that matter in your life, or the people who actually did defend you, did support you. You can give them more time and focus. So, you know, that's really interesting stuff. But Chiang Mai, Thailand, still pumping here. We've got more crew coming this week. We've got people who turn up this last week. We've got so many crew in Chiang Mai now. You know, Chiang Mai is like killing the vegan scene in a good way. So nice, like a rat. MGTOW for life. Let's answer some questions. Why does my ass hurt after 20 minutes on my Trek road bike? Is it your ass that hurts? What's your ass mean? Yeah, your little sphincter? Your gluteus maximus? Your muscles? Is it the skin on your ass? Is it your perineum? Is it your prostate? Is it your gooches going numb? What actually, are you sitting on a testicle? Have you gotten testicular torsion from sitting on a nut? When you say your ass hurts, What do you mean specifically? Let us know. All right? My ass hurts. Which part of your ass? Outside, inside, genitalia, which? What? The glutes. The glute hurts. Which glutes? Both glutes? Are you tight in your glute? You need to stretch it more. All right? A lot of people need to stretch stuff more. Stretch out your ass. Come on, this is PG rated, guys. PG rated. You know, absolute black ring. I do like those absolute black rings. I've got one on my TCR. Dude, this feels smooth. It's not important. It's definitely not important like a power meter or pacing, but it does feel smooth on a ride. It's smooth on a ride. So where is Tori? Tori got arrested for a drunken bar fight this morning at 4 a.m. So Vegan Cheetah's going to do a special on that TMZ one. Who's going to win the World Championship road race and TT? I would say Chris Froome for the TT, because it's fresh out of the Velta. He would still, his hematocrit, his hemoglobin would still be pumping. It's all about blood volume. All right? If you don't have the blood volume, it doesn't matter what your name is, what your bike is. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't pushing the... To win the TT, you got to do at least 450 watts. At least to get top 3. 450 watts for the course. Is the course, I don't know how long the course is, an hour long maybe this year. 40 to 50, 100 minutes. 450 watts for the men. Elite, open. Otherwise, see you later. 450 watts. What about Tom Dumoulin? I think it's too end of season for him, in my opinion. I think Froome would have the hemoglobin levels that are pumping from that stage racing. So yeah, you know, 450 watts. Someone asked me, what's the big problem? The big problem is this extra time on my hands to do a lot more work. And to do more work means you have more problems. People in life don't want problems, do they? You know, when you get problems, it means you're living. When you're dead, you have no problems. See problems as an opportunity. See problems as a situation waiting for a solution. People trying to avoid problems in life, it's like, no, what? Avoid problems. No, you're going to ride a bike, you're going to get a flat tyre. That's an opportunity to learn more about fixing flat tyres. That's an opportunity to maybe give your neck a bit of a break. Oh, been riding for 200 Ks, they got a flat. Oh, my neck's a bit stiff. Loosen up a bit. So there's an opportunity to have a little break off the bike for a couple of minutes. See problems as opportunities. Can you take EPO live? EPO works 4 to 6 weeks. You got a 2-week window where you're flying and then you're dropping down. Angry Vegan can win Indy Pack. Who knows, man? Indy Pack 2018 will be a good one. It'll be fantastic. Do I recommend vegans getting a job at fast food retailers if needed? You can do whatever, man. Get whatever do whatever you. What I would say, working for Deliveroo is a fast food retailer job, but it's fantastic because you get to ride around. So Deliveroo is a good job. You know. So sugar makes you fat, as durianrider is. You know. Remember, guys. Remember. Sugar will make you fat like me. Sugar will make you fat. Look at that. Oh, I'm losing the gains. Losing the gains, bro. You know, it is a fucking funny world, man. It is a hilarious world. Can we like bring this camera up a bit? It's not as flattering, this look down here. Let me just boost it up. Instead of doing Botox, Harley just changes the camera angle. Save Botox. Fastest 5K time. My fastest 5K time was 16:35 on a certified course last year. What happened to Kinobody? I think Kinobody just made a lot of money and just see you later. Went AWOL. Hello from Finland. Fruit shit here. I'm missing mostly starches. Any advice other than that? Get out of Finland. Why are people living in Finland or Norway or Europe or Canada this time of year? I mean, it's not too bad, but it's getting colder. Come to Thailand, man. Eat some fruits. Move to Thailand. Move to Thailand. What do you recommend food-wise for someone who can't do a lot with broken foot? Eat the same, man. I'm eating sugar, sitting on my ass all day on the computer. I already banged out 4 hours of video stuff then on the computer. On my desk, just so you can see there. I eat the same shit, man. If I'm riding my bike all day, I'll sit on the ass all day. Same foods, man. Macros. You know, 80-10-10, 95-5. fruit, sugar, starches, fruit for breakfast, fruit for lunch, sugars, high water content, keeps the brain ticking over. You know? And that's the thing, like, I'm not eating caffeine right now, and no stims or nothing. If you have oats for breakfast, you're like, you know, I need high water content sugar stuff for breakfast. I can't have oats. Oats for breakfast means, where's the coffee? Because it's sort of heavy. I have heavy food at night time, light food during the day. That's what I do. Fruit, high water content stuff, lots of water, piss and clear, water, sugar, fruit during the day. High vibration food. Oats aren't high vibration food. They're great if you like want to wind down, but if you want to get shit done, oats and rice, I find I have them in the evening, man. Personally. Unless if that's all you've got though, make it high water content. Make it like a rice soup. Sweet water, sugar. How I strict out with oils. I eat out almost every night. Me and Tori, we've eaten out almost every single night for the last 5 months. And look how lean I am. If I never took any gas, imagine how lean. I'd be like 57 kilos right now. You know? I'd be 57 kilos if I never took nothing. That's what I mean. That's long term. You get so lean. So we've got a super chat from producer Chris. Show me the money, making it rain. Room full of bananas here from producer Chris. That's what we're talking about. Bananas. You know. Giant Defy 5. Giant Defy is a nice bike. It's a nice bike. Canada isn't cold, it's cross season. Only pussy's out, it's cold. If you love the cold weather, I like the warm weather, cool weather. Why don't I eat beans? Watch my latest video on pad thai and you'll see what about the beans. Will excess sugar give you fatty liver? Do I look like I've got more visceral fat? Do I look like I've got fatty liver in my blood tests? The answer is no. Fatty foods will give you fatty liver. Fatty foods will give you visceral fat, not sugar. How does sugar turn into fat? How does that? Sugar is a carbohydrate. Fat is a fat. People are so dumb in society. They believe sugar turns to fat, and fat somehow miraculously turns into lean body muscle, whatever. What the fuck? Don't eat sugar. Call yourself carb strong and then diss sugar. How can people do that? Diss carbs. My name's Carb Strong. I eat a lot of carbs. I'm a banana girl. I'm a banana dude. You know what I mean? For marketing purposes, maybe, but in real life, man, what the fuck are people thinking? Don't eat carbohydrates. Rice makes you fat. Pork makes you fat. Sugar makes you fat. Dumb motherfuckers. I only eat whole foods because it's high in carbohydrates. I don't eat sugar because sugar's high in carbohydrates. Oh my God, I just contradicted myself. I'm a dummy. Oh my God. Oh man. How are people so... I mean, I watched some video the other day from Plant-Based News. Klaus is another guy I helped to get on YouTube and he became a social climber user. But anyway, no hard feelings there, no hate. But he interviewed all these vegan doctors, MD, PhD students, and they're all contradicting the fuck out of themselves. Don't eat simple sugars. Eat a diet high in complex carbohydrates such as whole grains and fruit. Fruit ain't complex carbohydrate. Fruit is simple sugar. Fruit is fructose and glucose. That's not simple, that's not complex carbs, man. The contradictions, people are so dumb. Durianrider, you're too skinny, you're too lean. Fruit makes you fat, rice makes you fat, sugar makes you fat. You know what I mean? We've got people out there saying, I don't need any refined sugars, and they're smashing Cliff Bars and gels and ginger beer and Sprite, doing long bike rides, and they're doing more Ks than I'm doing in a year. And people go, wow, they lost a bit of weight because they ate a potato for dinner. No. It's because they trained the fucking house down and they carb the fuck up. And then you got people out there saying, I got acne from eating bananas. And you go to the Instagram page and eating like greasy fucking burgers, vegan chocolate, and there's lots of grease. And they've got pimples on their skin and they're worrying about that and they blame the fucking fruit that they don't even fucking hardly eat. It's insane, man, what the vegan community's become. It's become this, and I'm to blame for a lot of it because I attracted these narcissistic, freeloading hubbards to the lifestyle. You know, these fake as fuck people in real life, fake as fuck in real life. In real life, man, these people are so fake. If you can't do nothing for them, if the camera's not on, they won't give you a time of motherfucking day. If they do, it'll be 15 seconds. Wow, thank you. I really, wow. They pretend to be interested. I'll tell you what, man. I know all these people in real life. They couldn't give a flying fuck about you. It's sad. It's sad. It's just a job for them. It's not a passion. It's just a profession. Oh. I weigh 98 pounds. What's the fastest way to gain weight, lose weight? Tweak your hormones. Tweak your hormones. I've been trying to eat just potatoes for a couple of weeks, but I get very sleepy after every potato meal. Why? Not enough coffee. Pardon me. You starches during the day is just like sleepy town. Sleepy town. Go to bed earlier and drink more water and eat more fruits. Simple as that. Eat potatoes at night time, man, or in the afternoon. Eat cooked food when you want to relax. All right? When you want to wind down and chill, eat your starch meals. All right? Okay, sugar's cooked. It's not going to make you fall asleep, obviously, because it's high vibration food. But if you're having a large meal of rice or tasty potatoes or a vegan hot dog, it's more like food is going to chill you down. It's going to chill you down. All right? So it depends what you want to do. You use food to bring you up or bring you to chill you down. Do I still have those Envy Chinese wheels? That was just trolling. They actually were legit Envy wheels. I still have them. What budget wheels do you recommend? What does budget mean? You know, give me a price range and I can give you some recommendations. What about salt? A bit of salt's not a problem at all. Not a problem. Just, you don't have to put, I don't add salt to my food. I use soy sauce, and that's technically adding salt, but I don't have a salt shaker sprinkling on my food. You get it from soy sauce, you get it from the food itself. You don't need to add salt to your food, in my opinion. How much is a kilo of medjool dates in Chiang Mai? I don't know. I don't eat many dates here because I just go with the other fruits. I like variety during the year. Simplicity at mealtime, variety over the year. A power meter or an aero frame. Aero frame doesn't do nothing compared to a power. An aero frame looks cool. All right. If I'm going to buy an aero bike, I'm going to buy it because it looks sort of cool, not because it's going to make me any faster, man. It looks cool. You know. Less than 3,000 baht wheel set. Probably buy something second hand that has been hardly ever used. Get a power meter. Get a power meter. What's the Dr. Gregor haircut? I don't know. What should I do with my haircut? Leave the comments down below. What should we do? Someone said shave half off. I did that. What's next? It does feel high maintenance. Now my hair's going to grow back all bushy and shit. Why does your hair grow back bushy after getting it shaved? I don't know. It's interesting. I think I have to diet like the Joker. I get that. If your girlfriend dumps you because you shaved your head, you're with the wrong chick. You got a social climber, gold digger there. You got a narcissist. What company? Shimano. Shimano wheels are good. DT Swiss. You know, save up your money and buy something nicer then. What about the Cervelo S5? It's a nice looking bike, but it's not going to make you any faster, man. Get a power meter. Get a power meter. I think the best looking aero bike on the market is the niche L3. I like that. It looks good in real life. Looks good in real life. Did Gregor threaten to sue you if you didn't show? Thoughts on replica frames. I mean, there's good ones out there and there's probably potentially dangerous ones out there. Try and source one from a reputable manufacturer, all right? Aero bikes are a gimmick, man. Aero bikes are a gimmick. They look good though. They look nice. They look nice. McGregor would not destroy me in a race. McGregor destroyed me in a fight. I'm way fitter than McGregor. Way fitter than McGregor. I'd be very surprised if Conor McGregor could run sub 22 minutes for 5K. on a road or a track, not a treadmill. Treadmill doesn't count. I would be surprised if Gregor could go sub 22. I can guarantee you Gregor's not as fit as my girlfriend. I can guarantee I can get Gregor as fit as fuck, the fittest person in the UFC. But he's not, he doesn't want to do hard work. Doesn't want to do hard work. Trek Domane is a nice bike. It's a very relaxed geometry. I like it. Sugar done and dusted. Little sugar snack. Coconut sugar. Sugar's sugar, end of the day. I don't see the problem of eating eggs. Eggs ain't healthy. Even if you could get eggs ethically from your pet chicken, why would you eat something from between a chicken's legs? I don't know, it's weird for me. There's excess cholesterol, there's no need for eggs. Give them to your dog if you got a pet chicken who's just hanging out with you. Are there any animal products you can't avoid using? Yes, there is. I use animal products every day. The road has glycerin, animal fats in it. Every road we ride on or drive on or walk on has glycerin in there. So we use animal products every day when we walk on the road or the footpath and the cement. So there's, you know, this is how it is. Olympia week is next week. The Steroid Network. Sustanon Network. Best way to fuel up during an Ironman triathlon, I would recommend get a copy of my ebook. Get a copy of my ebook, Durianrider's Lean Body Bible, and get the one carved the fuck up and take your Ironman to the next level. Alright? Take your Ironman to the next level. Get my 2 ebooks and take your Ironman next level. Why pay $1,000 or whatever it costs to do an Ironman and not have the best information out there by reading a couple of simple ebooks? I've just updated them. Read them. Tubular or clincher are tubeless. Tubeless for sure. Tubeless for sure. Followed by clincher and tubular last. Because tubular, if you get a flat tire, a bit of a pain in the bum. Even if eggs were vegan, eggs ain't healthy. Eggs are not healthy. Look at that hand. Oh. Did you watch the It movie, the scary clown Pennywise? That was pretty good. The take-home message for me with that Pennywise It clown Stephen King movie that's come out, it was just about facing your fears and feel the fear and do it anyway. Face your fears, as I've always said. As I've always said. And it goes away. Is the thing between you and FBG over now? Who's FBG? FBG. I don't know who FBG is. DC Rainmaker versus Durianrider 2018 thoughts. DC Rainmaker makes some great tutorials about how to use stuff. That's his gift. He should keep doing that. How many Ironman races have you run? I can't swim that far. I've never tried to swim that far. I could do it, but I mean, Ironman's not a challenge for me. It's not a challenge for me. It's like it's 10 hours. Let's say it's between 9 to 12 hours. I can do an Ironman. 9 to 12 hours. That's like, that's just nah. I'd rather put the effort into training for a marathon. I'd rather put the effort into training in the marathon. What was it like when you took EPO? I've never taken it. You can tell if I've ever taken EPO because you will see me doing 400 watts for 30 minutes. Because that's what would happen. That's what happened. What's my rent per month in Thailand? 4,200. 4,200. Do vegans use modern medicine tested developed for animals? Yes, everyone does at some point. Everyone's going to use something at some point. Maybe you have a car accident. Maybe you fall over and smash your head. Maybe you have jaw surgery. You're going to use something at some point. It's about minimizing versus, Is Figsy adopted permanent? I don't know where Figsy is now. I talked to my ex-girlfriend the other day on email, and she won't tell me where she is, so that's pretty unfortunate. But I can guarantee you, whoever's Figsy with now is not getting, they don't know how to look after her. Figsy is a special needs dog, and she would be sitting in some corner somewhere just by herself, not getting run at the park, because Figsy is a special needs dog. I volunteered to look after Figsy for this summer. I'll be back in Adelaide for quite a while. But Frida's like, nah. She's like, oh, you'll exploit her for views. And it's like, what the fuck, you know? Anyway. So I can't see Figsy ever again, apparently. You know, it's pretty shit. It's pretty shit. But that just goes to show what I was dealing with for the last 9 years. The sort of person I was dealing with for the last 9 years. You know, won't even let me see or care for a dog. That Figsy actually likes me now as well. You know, once the ex was out of the situation, Figsy actually become a little buddy. But the politics, it's just, oh my God, it's dealing with narcissists like that. It's like, man, my ex even tried to turn me against friends I've had for 7 years who were looking after Figsy. You know, Philly was trashing the fuck out of me to them and just making up all sorts of stories and crazy stuff. It's crazy. But you know, it's disappointing. But I am better off without her in my life. But Figsy, I'd still like Figsy in my life. You know, Figsy's just an innocent little rescue dog. You know, Figsy's an innocent victim in all this drama. Figsy hasn't done nothing wrong. You know, Figsy hasn't done anything wrong. And it's just shit that she has to be in the middle of all this craziness. Figsy hasn't done nothing wrong. You know? Why did she change? I sincerely believe, this is not trolling, I sincerely believe if you do Botox around here and here, and these, I think it's too close to the brain. I truly believe if you inject Botox or these fillers, it does change brain chemistry to some level. I don't have any proof of that. That's just my theory, that's just my experience. If you inject Botox in here and these areas around the brain, I don't think it's healthy at all. I think it does change someone's personality. You know? So yeah. Vegan gains buying meats. I can't support that. I can't support that. But again, this is where the vegan community is right now. If you cry online and say you hate durianrider, people give you money. That's what the vegan moves come down to. I don't support durianrider. Okay, we'll get how much money do you want? Show us some onion tears. We'll make it rain for you. It's crazy. It's crazy. You know, it's crazy. She's in bad shape since I left her. I mean, no one's going to stay in good shape unless they're getting coached by me. The best shape, I should say. Now, that sounds really arrogant, but that's just the truth. That's like, I'm not in my best shape as soon as I leave Adelaide. As soon as I leave Adelaide, my fitness is going down. As soon as I'm back in Adelaide, my fitness is going up. So that's just the Adelaide effect. That's the durianrider effect. When I come to Thailand, my fitness drops significantly. Significantly. And I'm cool with that, because what it means is during summertime, I can bring it up to the next level. So yeah. What happened with the ISIL thing? Again, just another hustle, another $6.5 grand stolen from the vegan community. And who's doing anything about it? Who's mentioning that? None of them. None of them are mentioning that. Because they don't give a fuck about it. Because they're just here for the money. It's insane. What's my thoughts on peanut butter? I think peanut butter is good. Vegan Cheetah's live now too. You need to Skype call him. Was he on you now? Is it on YouTube or which? Harley, seriously, why do your hair like that? It changes a personality for real. I don't know, just because I don't really give a fuck what people see me as, think of me. And haircuts like this prove that. Walking through the food court, walking through the shopping mall. Some people, like, they give you space. They're like, whoa, what's dudes? Oh, well, yeah, no, you go first, mate, you go first. You know, people are so easy to troll. You know, I'm just still the same old dude. People see a ripped shirt or a business shirt or a police outfit, they treat you differently. You see an old Chester mask, you know. It's interesting stuff. So Vegan Cheetah is on YouTube live stream now. Is unlimited sugar good if I don't cycle? Why aren't you cycling? Okay, you've got 2 broken legs. Maybe you're in a wheelchair. Just eat enough sugar. Eat all the sugar you want, man. Eat all the sugar you want. Eat all the rice you want. Eat all the fruit you want. Eat all the low-fat, high-carb vegan food you want, man. Smash it in. Smash it in. Smash it in. If I beat Isles, I mean, there's nothing's going on there. It's already been beaten. It's just a scam. No lawyers contacted me, right? When you are in a legal battle with someone, your lawyers contact them. No lawyer has contacted me in over a year, ever, from that dude, from Dr. Evil the Weasel, you know? So it's just a big scam. It just shows you how gullible the vegan scene is. It just shows you how gullible it is. 2016 haircut. I feel like I missed that bit, haven't I? Maybe I'll leave this little chunk here. I'll let these grow out, maybe. If you take pride in your fitness, why not take pride in your... I do take pride in my appearance. You know, do you know how much this haircut takes a lot of effort to maintain? You know, look at that. Yeah, how slim that is. It's really good. You know, look at that. It's clean cut. Clean cut. 16:30 for 5K, kilos. I could go faster than that. I could go low 16s, but I have to train for it. Yeah, I'd have to actually work for it. I'd actually work for it. You know, what's a good first bike to buy? Seriously, if I can plug my ebook again, get a copy. Go to durianrider.com and get Durianrider's Lean Body Bible. I've just updated it. It's got all the best bikes to get. All right, whatever country you live in, it's got international reference there. Get a copy of Durianrider's Lean Body Bible, the latest edition, on my website, durianrider.com. And you'll get it on there. Do I still practice Muay Thai? Yes. I've got a fight coming up before I leave Thailand. Just getting into cycling, have so much to learn, having a blast. Good. Cycling's a good fun. Thoughts on field roast type products? They're like a little vegan meat stuff. They're tasty. Eat them, enjoy them. If your goal is to get leaner, then have them sparingly, once a week. All right, because that much fat and protein will trigger more testosterone, more estrogen in your body. And these things are more anabolic, weight gaining. So that's like whenever I took testosterone, boom, I gained 7 kilos, 10 kilos of muscle, of water in my muscles, blood volume, etc. So understand, weight's determined by hormones, not by calories. Not by calories. There's a hormone, a steroid they take in Bangladesh. The prostitutes there. So I did an article my mum sent me this morning. Hunter Dollar, making it rain. Thank you very much. And what's it called? I forget what it's called. Orodexian. And it's a hormone that just makes you gain weight with no increase in calories. You pop that pill, your body gains weight. No increase in calories. Same with steroids. You use testosterone, you gain weight. You use oxymethylone, you gain weight. Prednisone, gain weight. You know. So people talk about calories and this and that. So no. It's about hormones. Hormones determine weight gain. Simple as that. Low fat and sex drive. How often should humans have sex? Depends. It might be 5 times a day. It might be 5 times in a year. That's different for everybody. What if you're in a high stimulus sexual environment? You probably go 5 times in a day if you're a guy. Maybe 15 in a day. You know, so low sex drive, if you're sitting by yourself looking at the wall, pretty normal. If you're like in an orgy or whatever, then maybe different. So sex drive is very, 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 very individual. Some people have different hang-ups about sex and stuff like that. So if you're interested in hormones to get your levels tested versus, you know, subjective stuff like that. Here we go. Tori's back from the police station. We're talking about a lot of stuff here. Hormones, steroids, Thai fighters. You just got arrested and put in prison. Estrogen weight gainer. Estrogen's a weight gainer.
I saw some supplement.
Some what?
Some pineapple. It's all coming from Chiang Rai.
Really? Is it good?
I didn't get any.
Bubsy. What's good to eat with rice, Tori?
Soy sauce.
Soy sauce. Oh.
Soy sauce or vegetables or curry, sauces, Mexican sauce, tomato sauce.
Yeah.
Whatever you feel like. Sugar.
Sugars. Why don't you stream to Twitch? YouTube. What's wrong with YouTube?
What's Twitch?
Some gaming live stream thing. Just YouTube.
Oh, you've been doing this with it. Did you miss me?
Well, I missed you. That's why I started live stream.
Oh. I saw Paul downstairs.
Yeah.
He was cleaning his bike.
Ah.
What have you done since I've been gone?
Me?
Yeah.
Just Work.
Been gone for so many hours.
Yeah.
Why did I have to go to the police station again?
You got arrested in a bar fight at 3 a.m. this morning.
They didn't tell me. I didn't understand. They were speaking in Thai the whole time.
Yeah. Mr. Micro. Hormones do determine weight gain. I could load Tori, I could sprinkle steroids in Tori's food.
No.
And she would gain 20 kilos on rice, fruit, and sugar.
Do you know what? Yeah. I actually used to be scared when you were giving me B12 that you were going to put like steroid in me or something and I'd gain weight.
Yeah, because your voice is, hey guys, it's Tori here. I'd be like, hey guys, it's Tony.
My voice sounds pretty masculine at the moment though. It's a bit...
Haven't been to South America. I've been to Costa Rica. I've been to Costa Rica before. What's going here? Whoa, baby. There we go. I'm 38. My blood test levels are 31. What? What does that mean? I'm 38. My blood test levels are 31. I don't know. I don't have a clue what that means.
What channel's this on?
It's in the Hood channel. Shave your head or I'm going to answer. Oh, I did shave it.
I shaved it.
Tori shaved it. Hormones impact weight more than calories. For sure, man. For sure. Hormones are everything. You can water fast and gain 20 kilos of muscle from hormones. Simple as that. 100%. Hormones, man. Hormones. Longest ride I've ever done in a day, in an hour, in a month, in a year, in 10 years.
Longest ride you've ever done in one section?
Would be a 594k solo. It'd be 620k's in a bunch.
The camera, bitch.
Whoa, settle down. Is that raining?
It's raining.
Rains are here.
Whoa, it's pissing down. Oh no, Cass is gonna get soaked.
Yeah. Testosterone levels are at 31.
Ew.
Is that good age 38? It's you know, that's pretty high, really. But then again, is it high for you? You know, what's your free testosterone levels at? What's your FSH and LH at? What's your SHBG levels at? You know? Everything's different. Everything's different for different people. Climb Mount Baldy again. Did I get an A in maths? No, I didn't.
What did you call this last stream?
My test goes up when I make a hormone. I've got a big problem. Sarah Hammond. Yeah, Sarah Hammond won the Race to the Rock. Almost forgot about that. I meant to do a video on my cycling channel. Sarah Hammond took out Race to the Rock, crushed it again. And I mean, a lot of people knew about Race to the Rock. It had a lot of coverage, but a lot of people didn't show up because they thought, fuck, what happens if Sarah Connor Hammond, aka the Terminator girl, destroys me out in Laverton?
She would destroy you, Harley.
I reckon she would. I mean, that was epic, you know. If Sarah Hammond's in the race, it's a real race. If Sarah Hammond's not there, then it's a low quality race. So she won that, she cleaned it up, 10 days from Albany to Uluru. That's incredible. I really, you know, have regrets in a way not being there, but I've had to do stuff here in Thailand, but yeah, it's a great course. Great course. When we buy your ebook, do we get a few updates for free? For sure. Just email me. You know, email me on the email you get when you buy the book, and I'll give you updates anytime. Put it on the list.
What's the best cardio workout for losing weight?
What do you think?
Cycling up a hill.
Cycling to work. Cycling up a hill. It's just cycling, man. Because you can do it all the time. Can the Rock beat me up? The Rock's a good example of someone who's full abusing the anabolics hardcore, and society loves him. You know, it's crazy.
Who's that?
The Rock. Would you prefer to live in Thailand or Hawaii? Thailand, man. Fuck Hawaii. Hawaii is like so expensive. It's become so pretentious. It's so cliquey and cutthroat. Thailand's still pure. I'm a teen, I got $1,000, my first summer job, should I spend it on a bike? Fuck yeah, man, get a bike. Other people are spending on McDonald's and KFC and fucking marijuana. Get a bike.
That can last you years.
Max speed ever on a bike, 101k an hour in, I think it was in May 1998 down Wollonga Hill.
Oh my god.
How to stay positive in such a negative world? Be the change you want to see. Be the change you want to see in the world. Be more positive. Come to Vegas for Interbike. Tempting, but I'm going to go back to Australia to do some things.
There's so many random bike races on.
No, it's not a bike race. Interbike is a massive, Vegas bike show is a massive bike expo.
Oh.
You have no muscle though. What's
oh my
this?
God, watch out!
What is this?
Stop.
Oh,
Don't.
look at that. Aggravating the girl. This is the first time live stream. Assault. Yeah, that's muscle though, isn't it? Show us your muscle. Show us your guns, Tori.
Yours are in my face.
Pop it up. Show us the gun show. Tickets to the gun show.
Mine are bigger.
People will say you gotta have much muscle. It's like we don't train muscle, man. We're not gym rats.
Do you know who has fucking huge muscles and looks swell as a pug? Tessberg.
There's a lot of
She's
people out there.
muscly.
Yeah, she's muscly.
Tessberg's a muscly girl.
Yeah, the muscles, man. So if you want to look like a man, then train like a man. Simple as that. And if that's what you're looking for, that's fine. That's good to go. Why not as big as Phil Heath? But I get that all the time. It's like, you know, you don't look like a steroid head bodybuilder. You don't look like a steroid head bodybuilder. There's something wrong with you, you know. And I even see people in the vegan scene who look like they're on girls who look like they're on steroids. But that's a personal preference, personal choice. I don't recommend women using steroids because you permanently going to look like a man, which is fine if you want that. And then, again, there's nothing wrong with that at all. So I'm not throwing any shade out there. If people want to look more masculine, nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing wrong with that at all. But don't be under the assumption if you use steroids as a female that you're going to be more feminine. If your goal is to be more feminine, never use male hormones. Never.
Why do girls even want to get on steroids? Do they give up on being skinny?
Yeah, probably they want more muscle. They'll get getting skinny. We're going to Make It Rain from Hunter. $5 would be, hey Harley, can you please say I love you, Hunter, you're the best vegan realtor.
There you go.
Hunter. Alright, Hunter, you are the best vegan realtor in LA. I love the super chat randomness. Hunter is the best vegan realtor. Alright, we want coconut milk. I use coconut milk occasionally, you know, because me and Tori are very lean, we need the fats. If you're overweight, then less fat's better. I'm not reading any good books at the moment.
You don't read?
I read every day, but I don't have any paperbacks with me. But I read stuff online all the time. I'm always listening to something, reading something, every waking hour almost.
I prefer watching things. It doesn't take
Or video.
long.
Video's good, documentaries. Books to read.
You had some books on your floor.
Yeah. Depends what you're into. Depends what you're into. Hard for me to make recommendations. When are on the next marathon? I don't know. I haven't been that much training this year. I haven't done that much training this year, so not this year though. This year I'll do a marathon for sure.
No, last year when did we walk a marathon? Last year?
I think it was like December 31st or something.
No, it was last year.
Yeah, December 31st.
No, but I'm pretty sure we were in Victor Harbour then.
Oh, you're right. You can get dead. Oh, good little memory, buddies. Do cyclists take steroids? Yes, but not too much. Because if you take too much, you get too heavy, which is fine if you're a track sprinter. But if you take too much anabolic steroids as a cyclist, you gain too much weight and you'll be fucked on the climb. So you're just getting dropped. If you're a sprinter, now, yeah. If you're a criterium rider, helps a lot. But if you're a climber, anabolic steroids taking too much, you'll lose your career because you'll become too heavy and you'll get dropped. So it depends what sort of cyclist you are. Sprinters, yes. Climbers, a little bit maybe if you run down for your immune system function, but nothing for muscular growth. Because every kilo you have up a climb is extra kilo of slowness if it's upper body, and same with legs. If your legs are too big, you know, you're not going to climb that well. That's why Lance Armstrong was so skinny for the Tour de France, because if he was his normal weight, he had no chance of winning Tour de France.
Someone asked what I'm eating. I'm eating Logan's.
Yeah.
It looks like this. Oh, where's the camera?
Those little ball sacks. Thoughts on Tyler Hamilton? It seems like he threw Lance under the bus and cashed out.
Who's Tyler Hamilton again?
Potentially. He's the guy who wrote The Secret Race.
Is there another person that's a famous person called Tyler Hamilton?
No. Diet for a post-clear surgery. Fruitarian with greens, rice, sugar. Durianrider diet. Durianrider diet. Durianrider diet. What's my max heart rate? 194. But I could go higher if I took stimulants. What's my heart rate at rest? Depends what time of day. Depends what morning. Depends what my mood is. Depends what I ate last night.
No, we did it with Karen, remember?
That's not correct. Like resting heart rate when? When today? 10 years ago? Tomorrow? When?
My heart rate's lower than yours.
When? Shimano did take my advice. Shimano now has a long cage derailleur in the Dura-Ace world. The Dura-Ace SS is like a GS. They're paying attention. Shimano's paying attention. It's pretty cool. I don't play video games. Do I get snow in the mountain? There's no snow here in Thailand. Lots of carbs, even if you're a couch potato. Of course, man. What the fuck else you gonna eat? You gonna eat fat and sit on the couch and get fatter? Or you gonna eat carb the fuck up, sit on the couch and get slimmer? You can sit on the couch eating fat, or you can sit on the couch eating carbs.
And if you're sitting on the couch eating carbs, you probably won't be sitting on the couch for long.
Because you'll be like, I gotta go do some shit. I gotta go get some shit done. Fat is like, boom. You know, it chills you out. It's like, wind down food. So, you want to like, you know, you want to carb the fuck up like this phone's about to drop it off.
Why don't you put it on your tripod stand?
Because this is a plus, it won't fit.
You take the case off.
Yeah, I could do that. We could do that if you're so willing and inclined.
No.
There we go. So we'll just keep it like this one then. Even good fats equals fats.
But we eat good fats still occasionally.
And that's why we have more body fat than if we didn't. If we didn't eat fat at all, we'd be like super twigs. I guess to everyone that says, Tori, you're anorexic. Drew and I look like a meth addict. Can you imagine if we didn't eat any fat? We wouldn't get allowed through customs in Australia. They would strip search us for heroin. If you ate no fat, you'd be like this. And when you're like that, mentally you're like fucking crazy. So you need some fat. If you're getting too lean, like that, eat more fat. If you're fat, like KFC, a piece of chicken, then get rid of animal products, cut out the oils, and you'll lean out.
Always get rid of the animal
If you're as
products.
lean as we are, you need to eat fats. Otherwise you'll be too lean and you'll get fucking crazy. Alright? So,
we eat lots of good fats.
every day we eat some of our fats. Durian, or burritos, or maya mall, burgers, fries, you know. We eat out almost every single night here in Thailand. Opinions on gaming, it's a big waste. Big waste of time. Maybe if you've got 2 broken legs, but educate yourself. Gaming is distraction. Harley's a hemoglobin of 150 okay or not. It's pretty good, but it doesn't mean much because you may be hydrated or dehydrated. How is your performance? If your performance is good, then that 150 status is probably pretty good. You know. Road forks should be bigger. I think road forks should have an allowance of bigger tyres. But not many people are using bigger tyres just yet, so. Will a 32 cassette fit on my Cannondale Synapse Carbon with SRAM Red 22 short cage? It should fit. Try it out. Make sure your chain's long enough. Otherwise, if you go big, the derailleur might snap off because the chain's too short. Make sure your chain length is correct. All right? There's plenty of ways to measure that. Google it up. Google it up. Is it safe for women in Thailand alone? Depends where you go, man. Depends where you go. Tori, how do you feel here?
In Chiang Mai, I feel safe. Actually, one time when I was in Chiang Mai, a guy started wanking in front of me and my friends. A Thai guy. That was a bit weird, but
He needs
I feel safe,
he needs some of Durianrider's game coaching for women. How to get game. How to get women. He needed some of that. Oh.
No, it's safe here though.
It is. Depends where you go, what you're doing. If you're going to nightclubs, you're going to have creepers chasing you down. Do I like the Wahoo speed and cadence sensor? I'm not sure why anyone would use a speed and cadence sensor when you can use a power meter with your Brighton, Garmin, Wahoo, whatever. The GPS will measure it in fact. You know. Tori means chicken in Japanese.
Oh.
Chicken.
No, doesn't it mean bird?
I think it means bird and chicken.
Bird and chicken.
Little chickens.
I'm a little bird.
Little birds. Tubeless or clincher. Gaming is better to relax than drugs. Yes, it is. But there's other things. TV is obviously a distraction. Tori?
What?
What are you saying?
I think gaming, if you like your favourite thing to do every once in a while is fine. But you don't want to be always
wasting your life on it.
Yeah. Oh, someone asked about my soccer score. What was Tori playing school soccer football in the earlier video?
Yeah, Tori.
That was this year.
She had a primary school grand final, year 7.
Oh yeah, Harley.
I went out and filmed it. TV is a distraction. Computer games is a distraction. Most games are distractions. I find it hard to do that stuff.
What isn't a distraction in life?
Getting shit done. Just the planet needs you to do.
Okay.
That's my definition of something that's not a distraction. You know. YouTube's a distraction. Can be. You can if you're getting educated, if you're helping the planet, it's not a distraction. If you're watching some silly stuff, distraction. Is jerking off a distraction? Not necessarily. Oh my god, here we go. Dude, do you have my rent?
I didn't see your keys.
My what?
Your keys.
Oh yeah, I found them.
You get the rent money, bro?
I got some drinks.
Here we go.
Oh, what's that?
This one here?
Kiwi.
That's what this dude does to keep me from getting too angry. Gives me drinks.
I've never seen that drink before. Where'd you get it from? Oh, thanks, Karen.
7-Eleven.
Thank you very much.
That's what you do. You just like take $1,000 and just buy them a fucking drink like every couple of weeks. And you buy them.
Yeah. Needs more sugar in it. Not bad though. Sponsored by. Do I take off the money he owes me? This is interest. This is interest. This is interest.
Where did you find your keys, Karen?
It was like in the changing room.
Oh, lucky you found it.
On top of the door frame.
Did you do Doi this morning? I haven't done Doi. I've only done it like once this week.
I did like a couple half laps in the afternoon.
Oh, okay. Oh my god, people have seen me spit. Is that really unladylike?
Was. You know how to swallow on YouTube, so I guess you gotta spit.
I don't like the green sponsor drink much.
No.
I like the yellow and clear one.
Is we have vegan drinks here in Thailand. Have you ever eaten sugar straight from the spoon? I was just eating it at the start of the video.
Oh, Nagev. You know, Norwegian says that Nagev is you.
Really?
Yeah.
As I'm typing.
Got some Coca-Cola. Has caffeine in it.
So if you're gonna have caffeine, be wary of that. Be wary of that. Better not have
Have
nothing.
it in the morning.
Yeah, if you're gonna have it in the
I
morning.
wouldn't have it though. We don't rely on caffeine. Like, I mean, soft drinks are nice. We love Sprites and Fountain and stuff, but just the caffeine makes me way too manic, and then the next day I don't feel as good.
Yeah. You need more caffeine.
And it makes you, I don't know, like caffeine kind of makes you not so hungry.
Caffeine.
You don't eat enough.
I would say caffeine's when people get bitchy towards durianrider, if you scratch through, they're generally drinking caffeine again. They're caffeine strong. So it's weird. Not everyone, but a lot of people when they have caffeine, that turns them into assholes. I hear chain lube's a myth. I recommend squirt lube. Squirt lube is good. 2018 Specialized Diverge Aluminium with a 40 sounds good. It sounds good. Sounds good.
I drink coffee maybe twice a year. Good. I mean, twice a year isn't going to be bad for you, I don't think. But why have it only twice? Why not just not have it at all?
Coffee is not healthy. No stimulant's healthy for you. Let's be honest with that one. Is it going to kill you? No. But never drink coffee, caffeine, green tea, cacao, cocaine, Ritalin, and things. You're doing healthy things. It's not.
It's juicing
It's not. Decaf's still got caffeine in it. Just less. Decaf's not healthy. If you're going to have caffeine pills. You know, because when you have a Red Bull or something, when you have hot coffee or tea, bad for your teeth. Bad for your teeth.
Karen, how did you get into your room last night?
Green tea ain't healthy, man. Green tea's got caffeine in it. Caffeine's a neurotoxin. Look it up.
And some green teas and even like black teas are really low in caffeine.
Still drug.
I used to love green tea.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I only loved it because I thought it would make me lose weight. Well, it was like healthy, a detox tea.
It was this.
I like peppermint tea.
It was this Chinese tea that I used to drink. It was like black tea and it had like 80% less caffeine than normal tea.
Still caffeine.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you have it if you want to have it, but it's like, yeah. Alright, chocolate milk after a long ride. Worst thing you can have after a long ride is chocolate milk. You're having caffeine after a ride. When you're trying to wind down, when you're trying to get your hormones into a recovery state instead of adrenaline's cortisol state, you're having caffeine after training. You're also having dairy, which the sodium caseinate will gunk up your lungs. The worst thing you can have. The only good thing in chocolate milk is sugar. So what you do is you take the sugar out, put the sugar on top of your fruit, and have a big fruit sugar meal. And have some rice and sugar after that. And that's what you want to have.
Or had like...
Not chocolate milk.
Had like 6 of those chocolate soy milks on the way back from Mayside.
Yeah, well that's why I was riding. Still training. So still training. But if you have it after you finish training, that's pointless. It's going to make you really fucked the next day. What up for breakfast? Fruit, sugar, something sweet and juicy. Always, always, always. What about coca powder? Same thing. It's a stimulant, man. Look it up. Theobromine. A stimulant. It's a nerve toxin. Kills your brain cells. That's why you get such an adrenaline release from green tea or caffeine. It's neurotoxic. Neurotoxic. Power tap pedals versus stages. I like the stages because it's just easy to swap between bikes, and I use mountain bike pedals. When you buy power tap pedals, you're going to change your cleats and fuck around. Stages just bolt on your bike. You know, I love stages because I can just chuck it from bike to bike in a couple of minutes.
What if they had mountain bike power tap pedals?
I wouldn't recommend it because you need like a torque wrench. You got to travel with a torque wrench, take your pedals off, go calibrate it with a torque wrench all the time. It's just a pain in the ass. And if you have a crash, then you're knocking. Then you have to come out of it again, and your bike falls over the cafe. You got to it's just too much head fuck. It would be a good product back in 2009, but in 2017, stages for the win. Stages for the win. In my experience, not going to afford anything. You know. Next would be cork, because it's actually affordable. Stages, cork.
What's cork? A power meter.
Power tap was good. I love power tap, but if the hub fucks up, you've got to send the whole wheel off, which is fine in the USA, but in Australia, you're going to get fisted hard. Dual-sided power meter is worth, single's fine. Chris Froome uses a single. If it's good enough for Chris Froome, if single-sided power is good enough for Chris Froome, good enough for us. Yeah, that's what I recommend. Can I get 200k subs? I doubt I'll get 200k subs. I'll do a sub bug. So we'll see how we go. See how we go. Oh. Do watch the vegan couple. I help them get on YouTube.
Are those the people that are in Thailand?
They're back in Chiang Mai now. So I don't know what deal that is. Power pod. I don't rate the power pod. I don't rate the power pod. I don't like the power pod. How come every team in the peloton makes stops at coffee shops?
Have you seen this
It's
one before?
drugs to drugs to drugs, man.
Oh.
Don't mention it.
Pro cycling isn't healthy, alright? If you want to be healthy, don't be a pro cyclist. It's probably the most unhealthy sport around. You're going to push your heart so high every race, every day. It's not healthy, man. Like, why do pro cyclists drink coffee if coffee's not healthy? Pro cycling's not fucking healthy, man. Pro cycling's about how much drugs you can take without fucking dying and win money and sponsorship. That's what pro cycling is, alright? Let's be honest with that. It's about how much drugs can you take and not die and win and buy a house for your kids and your wife, etc. That's what it's about. It's not about health. It's about riding 100 km an hour down a hill with an ambulance following you. It's not healthy. Alright? It's pro sport. There's a difference there.
People are so triggered by the haircut. I cut Harley's hair.
Rice for breakfast, okay. I like fruit. If rice works for you, if you can get it fucking done and
I used
fucking
to have rice
get it done every day.
Rice for breakfast.
Whatever works for you, man, for breakfast. For me, it's fruit or sugar. Sweet, juicy content, you know. If I do an indie pack, still same thing. I'll be having sugar for breakfast. I just find I can work better on that. So yeah, I'm a true believer in high water content. That's why I created Raw Till 4. Fruit, breakfast, lunch. Rices for dinner. High water content things during the day. Sodas, juices, fruits. Things like that.
Is it fizzy, the drink?
Yeah. How did Angry Vegan get so lean? It's carbs, bro. Melbourne is a shithole. It totally is. It totally is. Do 2 more questions. I'm going to wrap it up. I've got some more editing to do. The new cycling clothing is coming out in a couple of weeks. Maybe 2 weeks. Or maybe 2 weeks away now. 2 weeks away. Caro powder is okay. Caro powder doesn't have any neurotoxins in it. Brighton 330 is a fantastic product. I've had good success with mine. You know, I've had a lot of rain and it's still going good. I love the Brighton 330. It's a small screen, but it's got a great battery life and it uploads to your phone for Strava really, really quick. I like it. Good friend smokes cigarettes while riding does not slow him down. There's no way that smoking is good for your health. How is carbon monoxide good for your lungs? It's not. It's not. Sota, I'll subscribe to you if I remember. Send me a message on Insta. How can my information be seriously validated? Look at everyone in this room here right now. You know, everyone's lean, living more of a lifestyle of freedom, using their bike. Kieran just did a 500k return ride the other day with no stims. How many people in the world are doing a 500k ride in 24 hours with no stimulants? No caffeine or nothing. You know? And they've been cycling for like a year or 2 years. I don't know anyone, man. None of my critics are doing that. They're all popping hell pills and not even riding that far. So, when you can take everyday people and turn them into border run champions, you're doing something right. Shouldn't someone riding who smokes cigarettes slow him down? He is getting slowed down, man. That's like saying I ride at 50 psi in my tyres and I'm still going to beat 99.9% of cyclists on the road. I could ride at 50 psi and still beat most people. And someone might say, hey, look, durianrider rides at 50 psi. That's not slowing him down. It is slowing me down, man. I'm going to put my tyres up to 100 psi and I'll get my best. Your buddy who's smoking cigarettes ain't doing his best, man. He might be fast, but he'll be faster without it. I can ride my bamboo bike and flog people on the bamboo bike. But put me on my lighter bike, I'll flog even more people. The bamboo bike is slowing me down. Alright, smoking's slowing your friend down. Simple as that. Simple as that. Why do disc brakes squeal? Because you've got a lot of friction there. It's totally fine, totally normal. One more question, and we'll wrap this bad boy up. Big problems. The biggest problem people have is thinking they shouldn't have any problems. Problems are just situations waiting for solutions. Problems are opportunities to take it to the next fucking level. Always look for problems in life as new opportunities to get better. See you soon.